Yo, Scoopster fam, get ready for a whirlwind of culture and sound because we're diving headfirst into some incredible news that's about to blow your minds. First up, the legendary Bach to Mozart. Season is back with its 14th cycle, and they're kicking things off with the incredible Silentium. Ensemble performing Salieri's Piccolo Requiem. You won't want to miss this. Then, we're jetting off to Bayreuth Baroque for a jaw-dropping production of Cavalli Pompeo Magno, a Venetian masterpiece brought to life with masked marvels and dazzling spectacle. And that's not all, folks. Tafelmusik is set to ignite the 2025-26 season with the phenomenal Podger leading a program of Mozart and Schubert, featuring two amazing new core members. Finally, the Australian Brandenburg Orchestra is unveiling its electrifying 2026 season, promising world premieres and stunning performances that will redefine Baroque music. Stick around, because this is scoop you can't afford to miss. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss a single beat. Bach to Mozart is back and ready to transport you through centuries of musical genius. Get ready to be swept away as the Bach to Mozart subscription cycle, renowned for its unique exploration of Renaissance, Baroque, and Classicism periods with artists from across Europe, launches its highly anticipated 14th season. This year, the journey begins on September 19th at the Church of St. John in Brno, featuring a captivating performance by the Silentium ensemble presenting Salieri's Piccolo Requiem. Sharing the stage will be the esteemed Czech Baroque ensemble, conducted by the masterful Roman Valek. The Silentium ensemble, under the artistic direction of Tereza Valková, is rapidly becoming a powerhouse in the early music scene. Valková, who previously served as choirmaster for the Czech Baroque ensemble for over a decade, leads Silentium in authentic interpretations of historical masterpieces. But they don't just stay in the past. Silentium masterfully bridges eras by presenting beloved works by giants like Johann Sebastian Bach and Claudio Monteverdi, alongside modern world premieres of rediscovered gems by composers such as Pavel Joseph Vejvanovsky and Philip Jakob Rittler. They even embrace contemporary compositions from artists like Lukáš Hernik and Tigran Mansurjan, ensuring a vibrant and diverse musical experience. Looking ahead, the season promises even more excitement, including a grand finale featuring modern premieres from the Kramers archive, conducted by the globally acclaimed Tomáš Nedopol. A particular highlight will be the cantata Epic by Lukáš Hernik, a piece specially crafted for the Silentium ensemble and first performed at this year's Znojmo Music Festival. Audiences can also anticipate a dazzling solo recital by flautist Michaela Kudlková, showcasing unique transcriptions of Bach concertos, a fascinating madrigal program titled Rossi and Rossi and Rossi, profound Buxtehude cantatas, and a monumental performance of Heinrich Schütz's Geistliche Chormusik. For those eager to attend, 2 subscription options are available, alongside tickets for individual performances, all conveniently purchasable online at SMSticket. CZ. More details await you at https://silentiumensemble, cz/Bachanamazarta/. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up with masked figures and Venetian intrigue. Next, we're diving into a spectacular revival of Cavalli Pompeo Magno at Bayreuth Baroque. Prepare for a Baroque opera experience unlike any other, where Venetian spectacle meets dramatic intensity. The Bayreuth Baroque Opera Festival, a relative newcomer established in 2020, is making waves with its ambitious productions of neglected Italian masterpieces, presented in the intimate and breathtaking UNESCO-listed Margravial Opera House. This year's crown jewel is Francesco Cavalli's Pompeo Magno, 1666, a work that served as a Venetian centerpiece and is now brought to life with unparalleled artistry under the baton of conductor Leonardo Garcia-Larcon. Max Emanuel Senchik's production masterfully weaves Roman history with the vibrant chaos of a Venetian carnival. The stage design features the imposing facade of the Doge's palace in the foreground, with distant arches hinting at other realms and subtly shifting with the light. The costumes are a riot of color and style, from lurid bodices of courtesans to crimson-draped princes and stark white masks of pulcinella-like clowns, all amplified by a troupe of dwarves whose presence adds a layer of comic absurdity. Drawing on commedia dell'arte traditions, the staging ensures seamless scene changes and a lively momentum that keeps the carnival spirit alive, creating a living tableau reminiscent of Tiepolo's art. Airy, spontaneous, luminous, and vibrantly alive. Musically, Cavalli's continuous writing eschews the later opera seria's recitativaria structure, anticipating Gluck's reforms. The score's shifting tempi and rapid emotional shifts mirror the brisk staging, moving from tender lyricism to agitation and comic frenzy, keeping the audience utterly engaged. The singers delivered moments of pure brilliance, relishing the rare chance to perform this seldom-heard opera. The production notably required 8 countertenors, many masked, challenging the audience to discern characters by voice alone. Max Emanuel Senchik himself commanded the title role with clarity and expressive depth, particularly in Pompeo's Longing for Giulia. Valerio Contaldo's Mithridate was fiery yet lyrical, while Niccolo Balducci brought youthful passion to Sesto, and Victor Sicard offered a darker Cesare. Mariana Flores portrayed Isocratia with elegance, and Sophie Junker's Giulia shone with crystalline phrasing. Dominique Viss and Marcel Beekman added impeccable comic timing and zest. Garcia Larcon led the Capella Mediterranea with brisk energy, achieving near perfection. The ensemble responded with infectious spontaneity and vitality. They're playing a vast palette of colors, enhanced by playful brass distortions and psychologically acute continuous shading. In an era where early music is increasingly explored, the revival of Cavalli's operas, with his 27 extant works offering richer terrain than Monteverdi's, feels profoundly vital. Bayreuth Baroque's ambition to bring these forgotten masterpieces to life, with such ingenuity and joyous humanism, is a treasure. Still buzzing from that operatic spectacle? Get ready for a different kind of classical brilliance, with a conductor making waves. Next, we're heading to Tafelmusik for their exciting 2025-26 season opener, featuring Mozart and Schubert with Rachel Podger. Tafelmusik is set to enchant audiences as they announce their 2025-26 season, launching with the celebrated principal guest director Rachel Podger and a program of beloved works by Mozart and Schubert. Mark your calendars for September 26 to 28, when Tafelmusik takes the stage at Koerner Hall to perform Mozart's dramatic Symphony No. 40 alongside the youthful optimism of Schubert's Symphony No. 5. This season opener also marks the debut of 2 remarkable new corps members joining the Tafelmusik family: bassist Joseph Barakat Martinez and oboist Daniel Ramires Escudero. Rachel Podger, whose previous season as principal guest director garnered widespread critical acclaim, expressed her excitement. Mozart and Schubert offer us the full emotional range of the classical era: elegance, tension, and sheer delight. It's an honor to begin the season with these works alongside the brilliant musicians of Tafelmusik. Podger, a distinguished British violinist, is the recipient of numerous accolades, including the Royal Academy of Music/Cone Foundation Bach Prize and Gramophone Artist of the Year. She is also the founder and artistic director of the Bayreuth Baroque Festival. The program features 2 iconic symphonies: Mozart's Symphony No. 40 in G minor, renowned for its dramatic intensity and restless energy, and Schubert's Symphony No. 5 in B-flat major, composed when he was just 19 years old and brimming with youthful optimism. These contrasting yet complementary works promise a program that spans the full spectrum of classical emotion. Tafelmusik is thrilled to welcome Joseph Barakat Martinez and Daniel Ramires Escudero, selected through an extensive international audition process. Martinez, of Palestinian heritage, brings a unique background blending jazz and early music, with performance experience alongside ensembles like Orchestra of the 18th Century and Le Concert des Nations. Ramires Escudero, a specialist in period oboes from Mexico City, is an accomplished chamber musician and member of the Paegamo Ensemble, having performed with Concerto Copenhagen and Il Pomodoro. We are thrilled to welcome Joseph and Daniel to the Tafelmusik family, states Dominic Terrasi, artistic co-director. Their artistry and experience reflect our commitment to excellence and innovation, and we're excited to share the stage with them this season and beyond. And just when you thought the classical news couldn't get any more exciting, we're heading down under for a season packed with premieres and rediscoveries. Get ready for the Australian Brandenburg Orchestra's incredible 2026 season, featuring a lost Pleyel concerto and Augusta Mackay Lodge's Australian debut. The Australian Brandenburg Orchestra is set to captivate audiences with its dynamic 2026 season, a thrilling lineup of 6 live concerts across Sydney and Melbourne, promising a blend of historical discovery and electrifying performance. Prepare for a season rich with premieres and stellar debuts. The orchestra will present the world premiere of a newly unearthed classical concerto by Ignaz Joseph Pleyel, a work previously lost to time, alongside the Australian premiere of a Sinfonia by Antonio Salieri. Adding to the excitement, acclaimed American violinist Augusta Mackay Lodge will make her highly anticipated Australian debut, and celebrated Italian baritone Renato Dulcini returns for an immersive journey through the heart of Baroque Italy. Co-founder and artistic director Paul Dyer emphasized the orchestra's enduring mission. Since our very first concert, we've been driven by a belief in the power of live performance to move, uplift, and connect. It is a celebration of creativity, shared experience, and the moments that linger long after the final note. In 2026, we invite you to experience a season that brings this vision to life with fresh energy and unforgettable artistry. Dyer further highlighted the season's focus on renewal and the enduring significance of Baroque music, noting the program's championing of figures like Anna Maria della Pieta through Lodge's performance, alongside the Pleyel concerto and works by Mozart and Salieri. The season kicks off in February with Baroque Masters, a vibrant tribute to foundational composers like Handel, Bach, Pachelbel, and Vivaldi, led by Paul Dyer. April brings Choral Splendor, uniting the Brandenburg Choir and Orchestra for majestic Baroque choral works, including Bach's celebrated cantatas and his double violin concerto, alongside Handel's regal anthems. In June, Renato Dulcini returns for Italian Serenatas, exploring the unique artistry of Italian cities through music, blurring the lines between concert and opera with his charismatic presence. August features Vivaldi's Legacy, where Augusta Mackay Lodge makes her Australian debut as soloist and guest director, shedding light on the virtuosic Anna Maria della Pieta, a composer and performer who inspired Vivaldi himself. October's Mozart, Salieri and Pleyel concert will showcase the world premiere of Pleyel's discovered concerto, performed by principal bass Robert Nairn, alongside works by Mozart and Salieri, featuring an expanded orchestra for a powerful sound experience. The season culminates with the beloved Nile tradition, reimagined with festive gems and bold new interpretations, celebrating joy and the magic of the unexpected. Subscriber tickets are on sale now, with single tickets available from November 19, 2025. More information can be found at www.brandenburg.com. And that wraps up our incredible news roundup for today. But before you go, make sure you've hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Wow, what a packed show. We heard the Bach to Mozart. Season is kicking off with Silentium and Salieri's Piccolo Requiem. Then Bayreuth Baroque stunned us with Cavalli Pompeo Magno. Tafelmusik is launching their new season with Podger, Mozart, and Schubert, and the Australian Brandenburg Orchestra revealed their exciting 2026 season featuring Pleyel and Salieri premieres. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Scoopster for all the latest breaking news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, drop a comment below with your thoughts on today's stories and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.